In 2008, Justin Combs began his high school football career at Iona Prep. Now, Justin Combs was pretty undersized. He was about 5'7" as a freshman. Now, he was really undersized. So he was used as a gadget player. He would play quarterback, running back, wide receiver, cornerback. But eventually, he will establish himself as a premier cornerback. He will be ranked the 53rd best cornerback in the country, the 135th best player in his region, and the 7th best player in his state. National rankings paired with his 3-star recruit status will give Justin Combs a lot of attention from schools. Now, he got a lot of offers from a lot of people, right? But the most notable are UCLA, Illinois, Iowa, Middle Tennessee, Virginia, and West Virginia. Now, what's really impressive is he got a lot of these offers before his senior year. But Justin Combs would eventually sign with UCLA on November 29th, 2011, before playing a game his senior year. Justin Combs will go on to have a very successful senior year, graduated in 2012 at Iona Prep, and he will eventually receive a $54,000 scholarship a year from UCLA. Now, once Justin Combs got that scholarship, it came with a lot of backlash. Everybody was talking about it. CNN, Fox News, everybody, because people had a severe issue with Justin Combs, the son of Diddy, receiving a $54,000 scholarship. People seen it as if, he was taking money out of a lot of other kids' mouths who really needed it because he's Diddy's son. Diddy can pay for college. Thing got super petty and dragged on for a couple of weeks. People did some investigation and found out that Diddy was a big sponsor of UCLA. So people thought, okay, his dad's a huge sponsor, a multimillionaire. He only got the scholarship because of his father, which would prompt Justin Combs to come on Twitter and actually address that, right? He said that everything he got, he worked hard for, which I will agree. If he's a 3-star recruit, Diddy can't buy that, right? If he actually performed on the field, that's not something Diddy can buy. So him actually performing, being nationally ranked, and being a 3-star recruit, I believe is why he got that scholarship more so than being Diddy's son. Now, do I think being Diddy's son will hurt you? Absolutely not. Will he have probably gotten a scholarship as Diddy's son? Yeah, right, because he actually graduated high school with a 3.75 GPA, so he would have gotten a scholarship regardless. But nonetheless, Justin Combs will begin his collegiate career at UCLA in 2013. Now, his performance on the field and how little burn he got kind of gave some credence to all the doubters who were saying he only got the scholarship because of his father. Justin Combs only played in 2 games, recorded 2 tackles, and that was about it, bro. His stat sheet was blank. The following year was no better. He only played in 1 game, had 1 solo tackle, and the rest of the, stat sheet was blank as well. His junior year, he didn't play a game. Even though his stat sheet for his junior year was pretty uneventful, his junior year would prove to be the most eventful time he ever had at UCLA. Because on June 23rd, while getting ready for the season, he had strength and conditioning practice that was open to the public. So his father came to watch him, do strength and conditioning. So while that was going on, he was being kind of accosted, yelled at, put down by one of his coaches. This coach was straight up tripping because even during one of the workout, while in earshot of Diddy, this coach said, "I don't care if your dad's here. This is ULA. I'm going to treat you just like I treat everyone else," as he continued to berate him. Now, the coach that was doing this was so Lassie. Now, this dude is a straight-up character, yo. He was a strength and conditioning coach for the New York Jets. His most memorable moment as a New York Jets head coach is when he tried to trip a player, folks, mid-game. Yes, I said it, folks. He tried to trip the opposing player mid-game. So it's safe to say that this guy is a piece of work. After the strength and conditioning session, Diddy went to his office to speak to him. Now, when Diddy got into his office, he was reportedly extra pompous and arrogant and told Diddy to get out. He told the interns to call security. So Diddy said, you know what? I'm going to call security myself. All my black folks know that's a thing. You never let somebody call the police on you. You call the police first, right? That's something we learned in the hood, right? We learned that in the hood at a very early age, right? Never let somebody call the police first. You call the police too. So that's what Diddy attempted to do. He went behind the desk to try to reach for the phone and call security himself. So Selassie pushed him. Now, Selassie is a pretty big dude. So what Diddy did was he walked out and grabbed a kettlebell and tried to come back in. Diddy eventually swung the kettlebell. However, there was an intern in the way of the coach, and the intern almost got hit. Now, security got there in time and was able to remove Diddy. Eventually, Diddy was arrested for assault with a deadly weapon and an array of charges. Now, Justin Combs will eventually elect not to come back for his senior year, and he will withdraw from the team. However, still being enrolled in UCLA. Now, I don't know what type of Houdinis, a.k.a. lawyers, Diddy got, because eventually, after being arrested on a bunch of charges, The LA prosecutors rejected to charge Diddy with anything, right? I'm agreeing with Diddy's self-defense clause. Now, I don't know what took place in that room. I don't know if them boys attacked Diddy first, but they say, yeah, bruh, Diddy was justified, right? Diddy don't deserve to be charged. A lot of people applauded Diddy for sticking up for his son and not allowing the coach to talk down to them. It's your boy, Portic Flacco with Hip Hop Rewind. Definitely click the sub button, comment, like the video, and also double tap the notification bell so you get notified when I drop 24/7. It's your boy, Portic Flacco. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.